Welcome to Salty Mechanics. I'm actually sitting at home right now, enjoying a cup of coffee, doing some emails and actually editing the footage that you're watching right now. One of my favorite things to do. But instead of sitting here where I don't make any money, we should head down to the docks and get some things done. You want to join? All right, let's go. Alright, I just climbed on board a 349 sailboat by Chanel. My job here is very easy. I'm just supposed to take off the impeller pump, take a look at it, and then most likely order a new one and then install that later. So basically, easy peasy. Let's do it. So I'm sitting here now at the back end of a 419 by Chanel. Customer complained about a leak coming from the mixer tap at the back end of the boat, and he says it's my fault. Maybe because I winterized everything last year and it's been leaking all season. But sometimes I actually say to the customer that, it may not be my fault because, the boat is getting older and things happen, and I am on board each and every year, and then you can be sure that after 7-8 years or something, that pump or that heater may be malfunctioning in some way. It could be a seal or something mechanical or whatever. Things happen, so it doesn't necessarily have to be that I did a bad job winterizing everything. Actually, quite often it's not. But in this case, the boat is not really that old. And it happened right after I did that job, so we might have had a little bit of water left in the tap. So I told the customer, I'm just going to buy a new one for you and install it. And, he's going to be happy. And sometimes that's just the way to go. All right. So now they're all in hot and cold water. So my job now is to change the buttons here because we have a crack right here and water may come in. So I got the new one right here. So now I'm in a small Comfort 32 sailboat, I think it is anyway. Weather is not too bad, and I'm on an island called Hovedøya, which is not too far away from the city center of Oslo, only a short boat ride to get out here. I was here a few months ago figuring out what was really going on with this engine, and I think we have a case where we have a hole in the exhaust manifold, which means that you have fresh and salt water mixed together and everything goes out with the exhaust bag, which is not something you want. You want those compartments to be separated, and when the engine loses fresh water, it's definitely going to heat up. So that's the problem here. If you want to go back in time, you can take a look at the episode I made a few months ago. I can leave a link in the description so that you can know a little bit more about this case. But now I think I need to start working because the last boat is leaving in not too much time, actually. Not too many boats this time of year. So if I lose that one, I'm going to stay here tonight, and I don't want to. So let's go. So it was a nightmare to get the exhaust hose off the mixing elbow. And you know, that's what you have to expect. Things have been sitting together, you know, rubber and metal for years, and to get things unstuck is just really, really difficult sometimes. I didn't get to film that because it's just impossible to even fit myself in there. So now I think it's loose. I'm gonna try to remove it and get it out. Let's see. So this is the heat exchanger and exhaust manifold all in one. This is the exhaust ports. Our problem here is this part of the exhaust manifold. After years and years you have corrosion, and then you get holes, or maybe just one hole should be enough to create a situation where you have, you know, the fresh water that is on here mixing with the salt water that goes through. And then you lose water on the engine and the engine heats up. So quite often we see problems back here. So I think it's a good idea to pack everything up in towels so that I don't spill any rusty water or anything like that around. All right, let's get it out. So that's it for this time, guys. Hopefully you had a good time watching this episode, and if you like what you see, remember to give me a like, and you can subscribe if you will. I will see you next time for more whatever here on the docks of Norway. All right, bye bye.